My name is Subhendu Das and I am a mathematics teacher at Minnata, and today we are going to learn the factorization of polynomials for class 9. Then it will be lecture number 11 for this factorization. So first we will learn about the factorization of polynomials of the form x square plus bx plus c. So if it is in the form of x square plus bx plus c and you have to factorize. So the integers, suppose p and q are integers such that the sum of the integers p plus q, it will be p, and the product of the integers p into q, it will be a into c, because here this is the coefficient of x square is a and the constant is c. So I have to multiply this first and you have to do it in this way, so that the product of p and q, it will be a into c and the sum will be b. So here if it is given x square plus bx plus c, in the last type we learned if it is x square plus bx plus c. Now we learn that it is if it is in the form of x square plus bx plus c, then we can write that is x square plus b. B means we can write instead of b, p plus q. So p plus q into x plus c is, if it is equals to ac, so c will be pq by c. Oh, sorry, c is pq by a. So pq by a. So we have to write in this form. So now it is ax square, that means ax whole square. So ax whole square means a square x square plus, required this one. So it is, so just we can write this in the form ax square, that means a into x square, okay, plus b into x. So instead of b we can write p plus q. So we can write this p plus q into x. Just a second. Okay, now it will be instead of b we can write p plus q. So p plus q into x plus, instead of c we can write pq by a. Now if we multiply every term by a, you will get a square x square plus pax plus qax plus pq. Now from the first two part take ax common, so it will be ax plus p. Now here you can take q common, so it will be ax plus p. Now ax plus p is common, so we can write ax plus p into ax plus q. That means we can say ax square plus bx plus c will be equals to ax plus p into ax plus q in this form. Now coming to some examples. So example number 1, by factorize 6x square plus 17x plus 5. You have to factorize this. How we can factorize it? First we have to multiply 6 and 5. So 6 multiply 5 will be 30. Now you have to split 17, the middle term is 17, into two parts. Where the sum of two parts will be 17 and the product will be 30. That means we can write 6x square plus 17x plus 5 as, so the product is 30 and the sum is 17. That means we can say the two parts are 15 and 2. 15 plus 2 makes 17 and 15 multiplied 2 makes 30. So here instead of 17 we can write 15 plus 2, so that means 17x means 15x plus 2x plus 5. So from the first two part take 3x common, so it will be 2x plus 5. Now here you can take 1 common, so it will be also 2x plus 5. Now 2x plus 5 is common both the places, so 2x plus 5 take common, it will be 3x plus 1. So that means 6x squared plus 17x plus 5 is equals to 2x plus 5 into 3x plus 1. Now come to the example number 2. In the example number 2, if it is given root 2 x squared plus 9x plus 4 root 2, it is the expression. That means first you have to check root 2 multiply by 4 root 2. So root 2 multiply by 4 root 2, that will be 8. That means we need to split the middle term. So we need to split the middle term 9 in two parts such that the sum of two parts will be 9 and the product of two parts will be 8. So here you can take the product is 8 and sum is 9. Sum is 9 means we can take 8 plus 1. If you divide 8 and 1 into 9, you have to divide into two parts or split into two parts. That is 8 and 1. So 8 plus 1 is 9 and 8 into 1, that means 8 multiply 1 is 8. That means here we can say root 2x square plus 9x plus 4 root 2. We can write 9x as 8x plus x. So here root 2x square plus 8x plus x plus 4 root. Now take root 2x common. So it will be x plus 4 root 2. And take 1 common. It will be x plus 4 root 2. So x plus 4 root 2 is common. So x plus 4 root 2, if you take common, it will be root 2x plus 1. That should be the factorized form of root 2x square plus 9x plus 4 root 2. Now need to do another example, that is example number 3. So coming to the example number 3, the third example is 2x square plus 11x minus 21. So first you have to check 2 and 21. So 2 multiply minus 21, that means it will be minus 42. Now you have to split this middle term 11. We have to split the middle term 11 in two parts such that the sum of the two parts will be 11 and its product will be minus 42. Now the sum is 11 and the product is minus 42. So we can take this 14 and minus 3. So 14 and minus 3. 14 and minus 3 makes 11 and 14 multiply minus 3 gives you minus 42. So split this into two part, that is 14 and minus 3. So now 2x square plus 11x minus 21, we can write this as 2x square plus 14x minus 3x minus 21. So from this first two part, take 2x common, so it will be x plus 7. Now take minus 3 common, it will be x plus 7. So x plus 7 is common, so x plus 7 take common, it will be 2x minus 3. I hope you understood this. Now come to the example number 4. It is given that 9x squared minus 22x plus 8. First you have to multiply 9 and 8. So 9 multiply 8, that is 72. Now we have to split this minus 22. So we split minus 22 in two parts. Such that sum will be minus 22 and product will be 72. Now how we can do this? So we're taking split into two parts, that is minus 18 and minus 4, and check minus 18 multiply minus 4, it also makes gives you 72. So that means two parts are minus 18 and minus 4. So now it is 9x square minus 22x plus 8. That means we can write 9x square instead of minus 22x, we can write it as minus 18x minus 4x and plus 8. So here take 9x common, so it will be x minus 2, and here take minus 4 common, so it will be x minus 2. So now we can check x minus 2 is common, so x minus 2 take common, so it will be x minus 2 into 9x minus 4. That will be the factorized form of 9x square minus 22x plus 8. Now do the example number 5. In example number 5, if it is given 35y square plus 13y minus 12. So first you have to multiply 35 with minus 12. So 35 with minus 12, it gives you the result as minus 420. Now you have to split this middle term 13 in two parts. So we split 13 in two parts. Such that its sum will be 13 and the product will be minus 420. So how we can do? So it is 28 and minus 15. So 28 and minus 15. We split this into two parts, where 28 minus 15 makes 13 and 28 multiply minus 15 gives you 420. So we split into this into two parts. Now 35y square plus 13y minus 12. You can write this 13y as 28y minus 15y. So is equals to 35y square plus 28y minus 15y minus 12. So here we can take 7y common. So it will be 5y plus 4. Now take minus 3 common. It will be 5y plus 4. So you can see 5y plus 4 is common in both these cases. So here 5y plus 4 we take common. So the left over it is 7y minus 3. So that means we can say 35y square plus 13y minus 12 is equals to 5y plus 4 into 7y minus 3. Now we will continue this in the next example, example number 6. If it is given 4 root 3x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3. First we have to multiply 4 root 3 with minus 2 root 3. So here 4 root 3 is multiplied with minus 2 root 3. That will be minus 24. Now we have to split the middle term 5 in two parts. We split 5 in two parts such that sum will be 5 and the product will be minus 24. Now how it is possible? So we can do 8 plus minus 3. That means we split this into two parts, that is 8 and minus 3. 8 and minus 3 makes 5 and 8 multiplied minus 3 gives you minus 24. So that means we can say 4 root 3x square plus 5x minus 2 root 3. We can write 5x as 8x minus 3x. So 4 root 3x square plus 8x minus 3x minus 2 root 3. So from the first two part take 4x common. So it will be root 3x plus 2. Now take here root 3 common, minus root 3 common. So it will be root 3x plus 2. So now you can check root 3 plus x, root 3x plus 2 is common. So you have to take this common, root 3x plus 2 common. So it will be 4x minus root 3. That will be the answer of this question. Now we'll continue this in example number 7 as well. In example number 7, that is 2x square minus 7x minus 39. Now first we have to multiply 39, that means constant, with the coefficient of x square, that is 78. Oh, it is minus 39, so it will be minus 78. Okay, so it is minus 78. Now we split this minus 7 in two parts such that the sum of this minus 7 and the product is minus 78. So how we can split this? Minus 13 and 6 makes minus 7, and minus 13 multiply 6 gives you 78. So that means the product is 78 and the sum is minus 7. To split into two parts, that's minus 13 and 6. So now we can write 2x square minus 7x minus 39 as 2x square minus 13x plus 6x minus 39. So here take x common, so it will be 2x minus 13, and take 3 common, plus 3 common, so it is 2x minus 13. So now 2x minus 13 is common, so take 2x minus 13 common, so it will be x plus 3. So that means the factorized form of 2x square minus 7x minus 39 is 2x minus 13 into x plus 3. Now coming to the example number 8. In example number 8, suppose it is given 42 minus r square. Now first the constant term is given, then r is given, then r square is given. First you have to convert this as minus r square minus r plus 42. Now the coefficient of r square is minus 1, so it will be minus 1 multiply 42. It will be 42. That means there is minus r. So we need to split this coefficient of r is minus 1. So we split minus 1 in two parts. Such that the sum will be minus 1 and the product will be 42. How we can write this? 42, that means 7 6 are 42. So we can write minus 7 plus of minus 6. That means minus 7 and minus 6. Minus 7 plus 6. Let's see. 42 is plus. Okay. This is minus 1. Okay. So minus 1 into 42, that is minus 42. Sorry for this. So minus 42. If it is minus 42, it's very easy. Now minus 7 and 6 gives you minus 1, and minus 7 multiplied by 6, it gives you minus 42. That means here we can write minus r square minus r plus 42 as minus r square minus 7r plus 6r plus 42. So now from this first two part, take minus r common, so it will be r plus 7. Now here take 6 common, it will be also r plus 7. So here take r plus 7 common, so it will be minus r plus 6. So we can write r plus 7 into 6 minus r, and that should be the factorized form of this question. So now coming to the revision section. In the revision section, we have to learn the thing in today's class. We just coming to revise. If the polynomials are in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, that means the coefficient of x square is present, coefficient of x is present, and the constant terms are there. So first, if you assume that p and q are the integers, where the sum of the integers, that means p and q, gives you 2, and b, and multiplication of this, or the product of this p and q, gives you the coefficient of a and the product of the constant, that is ac. Now c is equals to pq by a. Now ax square plus bx plus c, we can write ax square plus, instead of b we can write p plus q, so p plus q into x, plus instead of c we can write pq by a. So it will be written in the form of a square x square plus pax plus qx plus pq. If we multiply each term with a, then we will get ax plus q into ax plus q. Okay, now coming to the example, 6x square plus 17x plus 5. Now here first multiply the constant with the coefficient of x square, that is 6 into 5, that is 30. Now here you have to split this middle term 17 in two parts, such that the sum will be 17 and product will be 30. So how we can do this? Split into two parts, that is 15 and 2 gives you 17, and 15 multiplied 2 gives you 30. So here instead of 17x we can write 15x plus 2x. Now take 3x common, so it will be 2x plus 5, and take 1 common, 2x plus 5. 2x plus 5 is common, so 2x plus 5 into 3x plus 1. Now if it is in the form of root 2x square plus 9x plus 4 root 2, we have to follow the same method. The coefficient of x square, that is root 2, and the constant 4 root 2. Multiply it, we will get 8. So we have to split the 9, the middle term, in such a way that the product will be 8 and the sum will be 9. So that will be 8 and 1. So 8 plus 1 gives you 9, and 8 multiply 1 gives you 8. So instead of 9x, we can write 8x plus x. Then you have to take root 2x common. So it will be x plus 4 root 2, and take 1 common, x plus 4 root 2, x plus 4 root 2 is common. So x plus 4 root 2 into root 2x plus 1. Similarly, if it is negative 2x square plus 11x minus 21, the constant is minus 21. So multiply minus 21 with the coefficient of x square, that is 2. So 2 multiply minus 21 minus 42. Now sum, you have to split this middle term 11 into two parts such that the sum will be 11 and the product will be minus 42. Now that means 14 and minus 3. 14 and minus 3 gives you 11, and 14 minus 3 multiplied gives you minus 42. So in that way, you complete these questions. And if it is this kind of question, first the constant, then the coefficient of x, then the coefficient of x square in this form. Then first you have to arrange it in the form ax square plus bx plus c in this form. You have to first arrange it. Then follow the same method. I hope you enjoyed the session and all the doubts are clear. And thank you for joining the session. We'll continue this topic in the lecture number 12 as well. Thank you.